Welcome back to another episode of Talks with Thoughts, and today we're going to talk about what makes a song good to me. What are the aspects that make a good song? Let's get into it. So, as I was listening to the new Six Dogs album, RIP, that dropped today, I was thinking, what makes a good song to me? Because I listened to this album and he was not a great singer. This was not great beats. The lyrics were very simplistic, but I still liked it for some reason. It had nothing special in it, but I still liked it. I still enjoyed it. I still added a couple of songs to my playlist. Why? Well, to start this off, I think one of the most important parts of a song for me is the hook. I know there are many people that say that the verse is way more important and that if a song has bad verses, it's dead. I disagree. I personally think that a bad song can be saved by a good hook, and I think a good song can be ruined by a bad hook. I wouldn't say everything depends on the hook. For example, there's the song War by Pop Smoke where, like, I'm pretty sure y'all know that little TJ verse. I only listen to this song for that one verse. The hook is alright, Pop Smoke is doing alright, but I'm only listening to the song for Lil TJ's verse. You can see here.
Get it and flip it. Henny right here, I'ma sip it. You try me and shots, see a biscuit. 24 hip it. I'ma just 24 hip it, cause bro said don't.
Now I can only show a little clip of the audio, obviously copyright. This verse is crazy. Not when it comes to what it's saying and the actual content of it, but when it just comes to the flow and the rhymes, it's crazy. I love this verse. To prove a different example, I have the song Trippin' by Buddy. Now this is overall a very good song, but this song I mostly listen to just for the hook by Khaled, I don't know how to say his name, because he has such a beautiful voice, and that hook, as you can see here.
Shipping got me twisted. I'm living got me tripping.
I really love this hook. I love the sound of it. I love the flow, everything. I love this hook. And the verses by Buddy are not bad at all. Don't get it twisted. I like the verses too. But the verses are not needed in my opinion. I just mostly listen to this song for the hook. That's just the first part. I think that the hook is more important than the verse. Second part. Production. Production is essential in a good song. I mean, for example, I think many of you have heard a song and thought, oh my god, this beat is fucking great, but the artist is not performing on it. I think we all added songs to our playlists that had great beats, but the artist didn't quite perform. Songs like Chill Bill, I would argue 1, 2, 3 by Smoke Perp. I would even go as far as saying Mask Off by Future has been carried by the beat. Now he didn't do horrible, but it was alright. He could have done better, in my opinion. But have you ever listened to a song and thought, yo, this beat is the most trash I've ever fucking heard, but the artist did perform quite good, and you added that to your playlist? I didn't. I couldn't name one song on my playlist right now where I would say this is a below medium beat. It's not all songs that have like crazy production, but if the beat is whack, most likely the song is whack too. Now, my third point, lyrics. Now, I'm more of the younger generation, so as you can imagine, I'm not that keen on lyrics. I like good lyrics. I really enjoy listening to songs and be like, yo, that's a cool, good rhyme. Yo, that's good subject matter. I like that, but that's not what's essential to me. To me, the sound is way more essential, and there are songs like Pressure by P&B Rock.
Damn, it's crazy how the times change. Lately, I've been in a different mind frame.
And Tupac's Keep Your Head Up, that I mostly listen to for the lyrics and not only for the sound.
But the roots, I give a holler to my sisters on welfare. Tupac kids, if don't nobody else can.
However, they don't sound bad. If a song sounds bad and has good lyrics, I don't care how good these lyrics are. I will most likely listen to it once and turn it off. Of course, there are exceptions, not many in this case. So, lyrics are important to me if they are good, but if they are very bad, I don't care either. Only thing I do care about is if there are lyrics that I absolutely despise. For example, I pretty much like the sound of Tom MacDonald's White Boy, but once I started listening to what he was saying, I yeeted that song not off my playlist, but of my mind. So you can imagine, I didn't really like the content. Now, I don't want to get further into that. Fourth point, the flow. I had talked about the flow earlier when I was speaking about the verse and the hook thing. I think flow is essential. I feel like it's kind of like a good beat. Like if you have a bad flow, whether that is in the hook or in the verse, the song won't go anywhere. Yes, the song can be carried by the beat, but that's what I was saying earlier, that's an exception. Usually, you need a good flow. You can say bullshit on that flow for me, but the flow needs to be good, or at least decent. It doesn't need to be any crazy Eminem, doesn't need to be any shit like that, but some good shit, or decent shit. No trash, please. Now, to get to the fifth and last point, by the way, all these points are nothing official or anything. I just made them up because that's how I would structure it. I probably missed out on 20 points and 20 essentials. I don't give a fuck. It's just how I would do it. And the fifth point, the last point, is the vibe. Now, the vibe is not only the vibe of the song, but it's also the vibe that you are in, the mood that you are in. If you are in a hype mood and you listen to lo-fi, you won't sit there with your hyped ass, you're trying to do something, I don't know, you're trying to whoop someone's ass, I don't care. You sitting there and just motivated to do something, and someone turns on lo-fi, you're most likely gonna sit there and be like, yo, turn that shit off. It's boring, turn it off. But if you are in a chill mood, if you're sitting there, I don't know, maybe it's 11 p.m., you're studying, you're doing homework, whatever, I think in that situation, the song will hit totally different. You will be there like, yo, this is the best thing right now. But if you listen to a hype song, then if you listen to Capo by Annalie Choppa, then you may get hyped. But also a big possibility is that you will just sit there and be like, yo, this is stressing me out. I don't need this, bro. Get some chill shit. So I think that the vibe of the song, you have to like the vibe overall. For example, I really like, for the Six Dogs album that I mentioned earlier, I like this youthful, dumb, druggy vibe. I don't live it, but I really like to listen to it. And I was in the mood for this song because I listened to it as soon as it dropped. So I was already kind of tired, and that's the perfect mood to listen to some shit like that. So everything was perfect. I like this album so much. I mean, it's not one of my favorites or anything, but if I look at the facts, I like this too much because I don't want to say I shouldn't like it, but if I look at how good the lyrics are, how special the production is, how good the performance is, it's nothing special. It was such a great combination of my mood and the vibe that the song had that I really liked, that I really enjoyed it. Now, to sum this video up in a couple sentences, I favor hooks over verses, but I obviously prefer if both parts are good, great, or at least medium production is essential to a good track in my opinion. Good lyrics are nice, nothing I need to have though. And if your flow is trash, most likely so is your song. And if you don't like a song, not because not because you say, oh my god, this sounds horrible, the new Clever album, but you think it just doesn't connect with you, try to listen to it in a different mood. Try to listen to it in a different setting. Maybe, I don't know, sit down, maybe go for a walk in the bus. Try something new. And if that doesn't work, and if you don't care about liking that song, you don't have to do it. It's just what I would consider doing. Now, let me know what you think about this video. What do you think about my categories? What do you think? Are they good? Are they bad? Let me know. Have a good one.